September 5th, 2017. Evening. Gunshots heard, and then we lost a bold voice. A voice that stood individually, single handedly against the fascist government, against the fascist forces. Gauri Lankesh, a female, bold voice in Kannada media. Gauri Lankesh did give a new face to Kannada journalism here in Karnataka. She taught us what it is to stand for the truth, to be fearless, to present the facts, to present facts that are unbiased, to be daring, to be a critic of the caste system. Through all this, she did leave a legacy that many students and youths will follow in the years to come. We saw the CAA NRC movement at its peak during the months of December, January and February throughout India. Irrespective of the states that we belong, irrespective of the ideologies that we believe in, students and youth in Karnataka do see Gauri Lankesh as a role model in putting out their voices, to standing out for truth and justice. Students and youth did learn from her to raise their voice against any sort of injustice. Gauri did leave her footprints. Many inspired, many more to follow her footsteps. Journalism, the way she handled the weekly paper, Gauri Lankesh Patrike, the way unbiased facts were presented before the public to make opinions of their own. She did teach us what it means to be a contributing factor in the field of journalism. September 5th, being celebrated as Teachers' Day, Gauri was a teacher for many of us. She taught us how to resist fascism, both as an individual and at a collective level. Through check and counter-check efforts, through Gauri Lankesh Patrike, she did leave the fascist forces baffled. Irrespective of the ideology that she believed in, irrespective of the ideologies that we believe in, she has left a legacy for all of us to follow. A path that many youth, many students from the field of journalism will hopefully follow in the years to come, to give to the public what they deserve, to give to the public the news, the facts, the truth, a mirror of the society. Through platforms of Komu Sauharda Vedike and her own weekly paper, Gauri Lankesh Patrike, she did create a medium to spread peace and harmony. These platforms were used to connect the downtrodden or the left behind communities, left behind people, the minorities, the Muslims, the Dalits, the women of our society, so that they could interact with each other and spread peace and harmony in the society that we live in. To instill the fear of victory of truth and justice. To instill the fear of light overpowering darkness. Gauri surely was a pillar in doing so. To pay tribute to her, to give a reply the way she was assassinated, the way she was murdered, the day she was martyred, the only way to pay tribute to her would be to speak the truth, to be bold and fearless, to become a voice of dissent ourselves. In today's India, when one side, injustice, falsified facts are shown as the truth, the lies are repeated continuously before the public until the public starts assuming it to be the truth. In such an era, it is us, it is the youth, the students of current India, of today's India, that through our dissenting voice is going to pay a tribute to Gauri. And that is how we are going to build a new India. And that is how we are going to build a new society. With this small message, I would like to appeal to all students and youth, to all those who are involved in the movement against unconstitutional acts that were about to be implemented or are going to be implemented in the new India, to join hands to fight for justice. Though less in number today, tomorrow these meek voices are surely going to overpower the darkness, are surely going to overpower fascism, and that is how democratic, secular voices are going to win, and that is how we are going to build a new India, a new nation.